on it, off the highs by quite a bit, as we've been of course highlighting, largely because of the geopolitical escalation in the Russia-Ukraine war. Jai Bala is with us, cmtcatchthechaos.com. Jai, good to have you with us here. Thank you for your time. Of course, suddenly the developments take a different trajectory, different speed, and we'll have to watch what comes of it very closely. But purely price action, how would you read it? It was coming up to be a nice, decent bounce. And I think the last time you were on, you were saying we will get a bounce, which then will get sold into. But, this has been, 4 or 5 hours worth of a bounce. It's already gotten sold into for external reasons.
Yeah, see, the market structure is such that it's nicely placed for a bounce because the trend line from 2023 low is coinciding with yesterday's low. And there are two possibilities here. This bounce is actually a correction of only the November 6th high to the November 18th low, which means that the low of 23,350 will break really soon. But if it's a bounce that's correcting the larger decline from 26,277, then we have little more room for the bounce to travel somewhere close to about 24,400. So we'll know in a couple of days. But 23,142 is extremely important from a very short-term perspective. If that were to have a break, we are anticipating, this market is saying that there's potential for extension of the move that started from 26,277 to extend much further immediately. Although, even the bounce comes to 24,800, even then we still have much more selling to come through. What we are seeing is just a temporary reprieve, but how much of a temporary reprieve and how much of the move is happening, which is the correction that's happening? Either the November correction, or is it the September-November correction? That's the only question that's here.
Yeah, I was thinking, even before this entire geopolitical issue cropped up, I said Jay is going to come and say it's going to be a good market to short. We came off the top already, but if we break this 23,140 thereabouts that you're talking about, how deep can we go? And I think your view is that the Nifty bank is going to lead us down. So levels on that one.
Yeah, see, we have been focused on the June 4th low from the 1st of October, so there's no change in that in the medium term. But when it comes to the Nifty bank, it's ICICI Bank, Kotak, and Indus are the weakest ones. Even Axis is the weakest one. HDFC right now is providing the support. But if ICICI were to break 1346, I think it'll bring the break of 49,900 on the banking index. So on both these names, there is a conditional short. Wait for ICICI to break 1243 and wait for Nifty Bank to break 49,900. Both have potential to drop about 1,100 and 47,000 respectively. So, the next leg of the decline is probably going to be led by bank, and there's an overnight risk. NVIDIA has come to an important resistance, and it's shaping up like it's ready to drop about 50%. I'm anticipating it to drop to about 75, but I don't know if it's not completely clear if it's satisfied the minimum or the maximum potential for it to go upside. We'll know it on Wednesday night, but be watchful of both these.
Okay, what about the dollar index? Where is it headed?
Yeah, dollar index is likely to cool off a bit, but the next 2 days for the dollar index is very important. If it were to take out the high registered 2 days ago, this is about 2 sessions ago, that's about 107 point something and change. If that were to get taken out, we are expecting the dollar index to extend the current leg of the move and travel to 109 more immediately than on a slightly higher time frame. So the high of 107.4, I think that's the recent high. That's very important.
Okay, all right, Jay. Appreciate